we're seeing a lot of increases in new families and even babies and people expecting. And so we wanted to be able to offer an opportunity for those that are in that chapter of their life to be able to get together and share in their experiences, navigate some of the questions that they may have, just get some feedback from other people that are in the same space, and be able to kind of build that connection when we are so far from other family and friends. And it's hard to have others understand what we go through here, what life looks like. There's so many positives, but it's not always positive, right? Life isn't always positive. And so to have that realistic connection with people to understand and navigate all the complexities that come with being on Kwaj. I joked with someone the other day that you never know what you need to know until you need to know it. And so a lot of questions come up, and this will give you an opportunity to have people you can ask those questions to, or if you're nervous about something and wanting to do something, these people can help you, be that support system with you. It's just a nice place so that you're not feeling like you're going through it alone. The group isn't meant to be about sharing all of your innermost fears and all of your anxieties and whatever is going on. It's meant to be a support to more of like a logistical, how can we assist? What do you need to know? What are the nuances of island life that you haven't been exposed to before? Let the people that have been here maybe provide some information, or even just connecting with other people that are in the same boat, I think is essential. As you come here, there's people that have been here for a while, and maybe you don't fit into one of the other groups that kind of have a more connected support group already in them. So you need to find your own supports.
I'm Jackie Phelan. I am the USACA Chief Engineer, and we are here today to talk about the Army Family Housing Revitalization Project. So when you see construction happening around the island, it is because we are doing a renovation and modernization of the existing 400 series housing units that were built by the Seabees in the 1950s. We'll be doing some hazardous material removal remediation, in addition to modernizing the units, bringing them up to quality of life standards, and improving just the overall condition of the home for island residents. Right now we have approval for the renovation of 31 units, and we're actually putting in a package this month to revitalize another additional 30 units. So that'll be 60 dwelling units to receive modernization within the next 5 to 6 years. We'll be putting in follow-on projects in addition so that we can get all of our 400 series homes up to standard. Homes are selected for the project based on their overall condition. So we do an assessment of their structural integrity, and as the home is renovated, we do add modern amenities and quality of life improvements throughout. We're all far away from home, so we really look forward to providing a higher quality of home for people. And over time, all of our 400 series homes should offer some modern amenities and better quality of life for our residents.
We get overwhelmed by the fact we're in this beautiful, tropical location and a small community. And at the base, this is still an Army installation, right? And so there are rules and requirements that we must meet. And honestly, they're put in place because it's in the best interest of the community, right? And so when we got here and saw some bad habits that had been developed over years, and so what I did was like, hey, you know what? I can't solve this at my level. I mean, there's 12 military people in the garrison, right? Another 40 Department of the Army civilians of an installation of 1,400, right? And so we can't fix everything, right? And just like in any real community, a good community from a bad community is the community cares for itself, right? And so I was like, hey, let's look at making the community a more active partners in the community we have, right? And they're there. We have pockets of excellence in this community, right? Then we also have pockets that, the fringe, honestly, it's the fringe, that are either unaware of the expectations, the rules, the requirements, or just don't care, right? And so, And so we put a lot of big effort into kind of communicating everyone's responsibility to be active members of the community, right? And not only upholding the rules, but also enforcing them, right? I can't be everywhere, right? I shouldn't have to yell at people for smoking at 50 feet within the door. I shouldn't yell at people for speeding. I do, right? And I pseudo enjoy it, right? But it can quickly overcome you with how much time it takes, right? But imagine the power if the whole community gets behind a common, kind of common understanding or expectations for your behavior and for the good order and discipline of the organization. And that's a lot of power there, right? Now, instead of a couple voices, you have, 1,000 voices. And what you can see and what I have seen, right? I have seen improvement, right? We're not there yet. Just like all change takes a little bit of time. But I've seen some drastic improvement. I've heard from some people in the community their thanks and expressing of gratitude for the changes they've seen. Again, there's still some work to be done, but I'm pretty optimistic on the direction it's going. Right? It's really just about accountability and responsibility. A lot of people depend on the community for their welfare. It's a two-way reciprocation, right? And so you can't just reap the benefits of the community. You have to participate in the community as well, right? You have to be active participants. You have to support other people. And you can't sit there and complain when you're not getting what you want, but not also participate and kind of provide to it, right? And so I think a lot of this is personal responsibility. And I think we're starting to see a lot of people take that responsibility and actually run with it and actually provide a significant utility for the community. So I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing so far.
Here's your reminder that MWR offers fitness classes to all Islanders. Don't want to take our word for it? Here's Nikki Lagrone from MWR to tell us more about it.
I'm passionate, love our fitness department. All fitness levels are welcome. You can do an 8-card punch where you can attend 8 classes that you like to. That's $25. You can do a 6-month membership, you can do a year's membership, or even a daily pass. And then you can also try your first class for free. So if you're just kind of inquisitive about it, show up. Yoga twice a week. It is on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Spin on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6:40 p.m. On Thursdays and Saturdays at 5:30 a.m. There's a high intensity class with Miss Lynette. We use high intensity training with weight resistance. Lunchtime fitness classes are coming up. You can catch it at the ARC, 30 minutes. So, you can add that into your lunchtime and then still get back, grab you something to eat and still get back to work. What I can say to you is, obviously, we need to stay fit for your mind, your body, your spirit, just for your overall general health. But I can say for me personally, it's my therapy.
Oh, what is this? Whoa, look at that. What's that? Oh, boy. What's this?
Fishing on Kwajalein is totally different from fishing anywhere else, right? When you say you're fishing states on the river, you're talking about this big. On Kwaj, we're looking at this and bigger, and the fights is literally what we chase after. All right. Hey, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Yeah, our Christmas party last year was freaking fantastic. I want to see something like that again. Tonight is our monthly members meeting. Right now we have signups. Usually people bring in food. Sometimes we cook. This is a place where we all gather together, tell our fishing stories, enjoy each other's company, and at the same time, sign up for membership. So fishing is done individually. People, we have groups of people that go out fishing that are members of the club. They have their own team, and every now and then we have TDY people that are new to the island. We'll take them out fishing, right? Just contact any of our members. And it's, as they say on Kwaj, it's either a boat ride or it's a fantastic fun day. Depending on the season, right? You can be anywhere from aku or kawakawa, mahi, ono, right? Big old yellowfin, up to a marlin. In the last year, I think we caught like 3 or 4 sailfishes, which is very rare, but it does happen out here, right? As for marlin, if you go to our club page, you'll see those big old good ones.
That's all I can do to keep the boat from flipping.
I know.
If you are thinking about joining the fishing club, we have monthly meetings. We announce it through social media. It's usually more than often on the 3rd Wednesday of the month, depending on how it goes, because as you know, we all work here still. So depending on schedules, we'll arrange it and we'll announce it throughout the social media that's available on Kwaj. It's cheap. We have 12 meetings a year, right? We eat, we drink, we talk story, we have fun. I mean, if you just look behind me, everybody's having a good old time.
I was biking around the island today, looking up at the trees, and there's some that are different shapes. And I remember when I saw this particular tree, I thought it was a crazy shape. That was 4 years ago, but I've seen it almost every day since I've been here. And I had a thought that I have seen everything that I wanted to see here. I did everything I wanted to do here, and I can leave fulfilled with no regrets. And if I want to come back, it's just because I want to do something over again. The people I met here, I can say if you write characters, there are certain people that they do the writing for you. They're just the character themselves, and all you have to do is just imitate them. They are very much just an eclectic group of people. I've met wonderful people here. I've met people I'm not a big fan of out here, but I met people and I learned something from each and every one of them. And I had the privilege of working with AFN, which is probably the best group of people on the island. After looking at other workplaces and the drama there, I can tell you right now, I'm so happy with who I worked with at AFN. Goodbye, Kwajalein. Goodbye, Ibai. And I will always, always, always remember you. And thank you for making these past 4 years some of the most unique years that a person my age could possibly live. And I truly, truly mean